The reason why niggas tell so much is cause of women. They're afraid the nigga gonna fuck their girl. They gonna fuck them anyway.
And that's one of the main reasons why
That's
I would
the main reason. That's the main reason you'll tell.
Yes. Snitches don't just get stitches. Snitches always get bitches, because I'm on outside to fuck the bitches and whatnot. But if I'm on inside, there's gonna be some niggas trying to fuck me.
Yeah.
And I don't want that for my life. So yeah, come on over here and fill out this paperwork. They got us.
Yo, this is your boy AB, Violator back in the game. You watching thisis50.com. Yo, 50, you know I love you, boy. He was locked up, that's why he said that.
Damn, man. So let's talk about it, man. Prison. You know what I'm saying? It was this big concert that you put on back in '95. Puffy, Biggie Smalls, Craig Mack.
When I first got to Fort Dix, I started walking. It was a big area. I went to recreation. So I went to the rec department and I hollered at the guy. He ran the gym. And I told him, I said, listen, can I bring a show to the jail? He looked at me like I was crazy. And basically he was saying was, a lot of people always talk what they could do. So I told him, this is what I'm gonna do. When my property come, I'll come back and bring the pictures and show you who I know and what I can do. Because I wasn't walking around telling everybody what I did, who was my family, who I ran around, stuff like that. So months came, like about 2 or 3 weeks my property came. And I brought my photo out to him. And he was like, man, you know all these people? I said, yeah. He said, all right, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. So time go by, I started going to the gym. He gave me a little private area to make the calls. And I was calling Puff, I was calling Bad Boy. I was like, yo, Puff, I want to do this show here. And he was like, yeah, whatever you need me to do, just set it and get the date. So I said, all right. So I was just trying to get the dates around, and then...
Hold on. Now you skipped over something. Now you calling.
I didn't call collect, yeah. I was
all right. That's
No, I did. No, hold up. I used to call collect.
Right.
He gave me an office where I could make my calls.
Okay, the best one in the private area.
That's the private area, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I
So
really
niggas
didn't...
was not gonna answer that shit.
Friday, 12:10 p.m.
Yo, this is your boy AB.
An inmate at Albemarle, Charlottesville Regional Jail. This call may be recorded at any time. To accept the charges, dial 3.
And then I made the calls, and really nobody really knew what was going on. So when the paperwork came, it was a guy, he had a pass to go outside and work. He seen the names, the form that they had to fill out. And when he seen it, he came back inside, started going around telling him, yo, this kid named AB got Biggie, Craig, Mack and Puff coming to the jail to do a show. And they was like, man, this nigga don't know nobody. Cause I was working in the kitchen, I used to walk around with dirty whites on. It's like, man, this nigga don't know nobody. And then what happened was made the niggas believer. I had a visit come and see me, and it was Warren G, Dr. Dre's brother. So he came to see me. So they in the visiting room trying to figure out who come to see this dude, who he come to see. I walk out, it was me. So they was like, wow, this nigga really know, I had 20-something years. So they like, how the fuck this nigga know all these niggas and he been in this long? So, it started planning, so I already got everything booked. So May 3rd, 1995, this is when it happened. Biggie shot the video. You seen the video, Junior Mafia. So they shot a video in LA. Puff flew in, Biggie flew in, and everybody was in the gym. So the base, Fort Dix base was so big, you could get lost. The tour bus got lost. So, niggas in the gym was like, man, see, I tell you this nigga ain't know nobody. Man, this is some bullshit! So Puff them came in first, and Biggie, they made an announcement, and all the haters, they left like, oh man, I told you this nigga. So they made an announcement saying, if y'all wanna come to this show, it's like a 10-minute movement. Y'all come to the gym. So, you know, some niggas, when they got in the shower, the non-believers, when they came there, B, and did that show, they killed it. Made history.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And so, like, how do they even push that whole situation through? What is the protocol to get that shit done, man?
The protocol was, you know, it go to the warden, the AW, the captain. You know, they make the decisions. And the Fort Dix base was so big, you had so many nationalities. You had black, you had Chinese, you had Asian, you had DR, you had Puerto Rican, you had Italians. You had so many, they didn't want to push it back because, you know, people was there to see it. Because, you know, it might have cited a riot, they would have said cancel it or whatever. They let it go on. And then the next morning, the warden came to me when I was eating my breakfast. He said, yo, I appreciate you. And then months later, Fat Joe came and did it. And it's like from there, from the first show that I did, it just started, it kept going. We had Michael Blackson came in there, we had B Flat. Yeah, I put it all together, B. We had comedians come to the jail and do shows, everything. But what you talking about, we gonna make that happen.
Man, my show 16 or better, man, I want to see the best of the best inmates.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see the cons that got bars and metaphors and punchlines. And I think it's called for, man, you know, to give them hope and something to live to and everything. And your dreams ain't over just because you want it inside.
Nah, it's not, but you gotta look at it this way, man. We all make mistakes. You know, we all get judged for what we do or whatever. But like I tell a couple of people, when I was telling Robinson, used to work with Puff, do all the reality show, I said, man, we should do a show on all the dudes was locked up is doing good, like me and me, a couple other people, Billy, that work with Fat Joe. It's a couple of people out here, you got Kev, work with Fifth, you know what I'm saying? And it's like we doing what we do. It don't matter because like when I was in, it was a lot of non-believers because it was like people in there that knew me from the street before I got locked up, knew I knew all these people, and they used to see people on the BET and MTV like, yo, AB know them. And it's like, man, that nigga don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not there to prove nothing. And I used to tell people, I'm not gonna talk your head off on me, but when I come home, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, when my cousin got arrested, you know, Dad, Chris, when Chris used to come and see me, and people used to like, damn, man, this nigga come to see his cousin, man, hold him down. It was love, you know. You know, I had Eddie F. I had a line of people just come and visit me.
Man, Dal, I don't know if I could ask you this or you feel comfortable with talking about it, but what you get locked up for?
I got locked up for some drugs. I got set up from a dude that I knew his sister, and then they punished him on Howard Homecoming, and I took care of it for him, and they turned around and set me up, send the feds after me. But you know what? I put it like this, you know. I had a dream about the whole situation, but I just couldn't catch it. And just how it happened, you know what I mean? But, you know, our parents always tell us, you know, friends, you gotta be careful who you call your friends. And the same person I called my friends turned around and set me up. But I did the time, you know what I'm saying? I didn't cry. But the first 2 days was hard because it was partying weekend. I was going to this hot party on Thursday and Friday.
And you couldn't make it to the
party? And I couldn't make it to the party.
Because you was locked up.
Because I was locked up. But when Sunday came, it all dawned on me that, yo, listen, go do this. Go do this 30 years, man.
Nigga, that shit sound crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know I bust 34 next month. Yeah, and you did 20 years?
Yeah, I did 20.
And want to give you 30?
Nah, it was 30 altogether, but it gave me 10 on paper. So it don't matter, it's 30 altogether. I just finished it.
20 years?
Yeah.
And you ain't cried one time?
For what?
Would you tell me that you cried?
Oh, some manly tears!
At the end of the day, they don't give you 20 years, they give you months. So when they broke it down to 230 months, you be like, hey man, I could do that because you ain't really adding it up because you like, man, that's nothing. But when you go back to the boy, it's like, hold up, that's 20-something years. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta remember, you just put a fence around New York City, right?
Uh-huh.
And you take all the women away, and the food, and the way you can move, you're locked up, man. Because it don't matter.
That's the stupidest shit I'm just bullshit.
No. Look at it this way, because put a fence around New York City,
Okay.
right? Let me break it down where you can understand.
Okay.
Take the women away.
Yeah, I can still walk to 135th and go to Harlem and
No. You can walk around the complex. You can walk around.
Uh-huh.
You could just eat what they want to feed you, unless you got paper, unless you got relationships that you know how to work your hand. Then you can get what you want. You understand?
When you say get what you want,
you get food, you get whatever you want.
like if I wanted a steak.
You can get that if you got game, if you got relationship, you can keep your mouth shut. Because you gotta remember, a CEO is no different than you. You understand? You got a job to do. You got weakness. You understand? So it's like they got to build a trust with you. And if you build a trust, you know what I'm saying, and you don't talk so much, you can do what you want. See, most times when, you know, CEO get caught up, inmate get caught up, is another inmate started that. You get what I'm coming from?
I see exactly what you're saying.
So when
all
the
the
notes
bragging,
is dropped,
yeah.
when the notes is dropped, that become from a jealous ass nigga because he can't get her, and she don't want to spend more time because he talking to you more than he talking to the other dude. So he assumed that this dude is doing something for you, and that's where the problem comes when them niggas be saying, stop telling, and it's the same niggas around you telling, dropping the notes. You understand? Because if you got a female officer and she making love to you, it's only you two know. It's your fault because you gonna tell your man. Now your man look at her because he can't get her. Guess what? The notes is getting dropped. That's how it started the investigation.
But imagine when you was going in, is there anybody you could have told on to get your sentence reduced?
For what, man? When I was growing up as a kid, B, that's why I got so much time. They wanted me up my way in Mount Vernon. They couldn't get me. They had the police come up my way to DC and testify against me because they was mad because they couldn't lock me up. You understand? But at the end of the day, my father told me when I was young, if you in the game, these are the rules. You understand? So if you get caught, lay down and do your time, man. It's like I can I go anywhere. I be by myself. I go to DC where I caught my case. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out there. So I don't have them problems. You know, and most niggas, what they do is like, I tell niggas, I caught my case in DC, Georgia Avenue, Safeway. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga from Howard University set me up. Niggas know who he is. Broad set me up. So at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you got niggas that go out of town, tell on niggas to come home and act like nothing ever happened.
My main man. Like I always say, you just can't say you're real or something, you gotta be man. We over and we out of here. Do I have something in mind? Y'all go to commercial. Don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to.
Niggas in the mouth, yeah.
Yeah, don't ever do that. They're like, oh look, man, you didn't already fuck me, man, but don't kiss me though, dog.